I am not sure how I will go about in this video. Okay, this is a completely Power Query made dataset. So if you send this file to someone else, they will be able to refresh here without changing the data source files, because the data source was made solely via Power Query. So let's go through the Power Query. This is my first country. This was made by hand, all added by hand, and yes. In here I'm reading from the same table. No, not really. I'm creating the same. It is not a reference for the country. If I delete the country, this will still remain. So it is using the same binary, let's say, code to generate the same table. So now this is the fun part. I created a function which receives the country and generates a certain amount of stores, and this is where more or less the amount will be, because every time we refresh, this changes as well. This is very nice. So let's see the code. Usually when you create a parameter, let's say, no, it's not a parameter, it's a function, I think. Oh no, it's a parameter, yes. Parameter, yes. Let's say rows, decimal number, print value, 10. This would be the usual interface for a parameter. But I don't want this to be, I don't want the value to be added by hand. In my case, I'm using a random, I'm using the random between. So if you notice, this has the same code as this one. So it is just a matter of adding this. Oh, I have to copy a bit more. There you go. Meta. Perfect. Now every time you refresh the parameter row, you have a random value assigned. This is so nice. Or in this case, a variable. Anyway, I created several separated variables for each store. So Germany store, in this case we have 36, 49, so on and so forth. That's it. Store. So it invokes the, oh yes, let me show how would you create a function. So basically this is what a function do. So you go about, you do all the calculations that you want for the function, and then just copy and paste this to the function itself. Of course, in the function I use some more, the country I get as a function parameter, so I use here as well. Whereas here in here I couldn't use country because in this context I didn't have it yet. So, but it's almost the same. So you just copy and paste here, and then at this, let's say, header. So you get a text and you return a table. Of course, if you want number test number, you could also have several numbers of parameter as well. This is very nice. Anyway, I have another function which yes, also creates a certain amount of products. Yes. Every time we click on refresh, these random parameters changes. So store sales, invoke custom function to add the stores. Yes, that's right. Now I'm adding the products. Perfect. Now I'm adding the units. A rate would be how much would it increase from the sales, from the original sales value. I have the final sales and the sales itself. Yes. Date. Now I'm fetching products to see the price of each product. Yes, I have here the price. Merged queries 2. Yes, now I have the managers. Well, of course, this is the model. So in this model, female has a more sales more than male managers. Their sales rate is higher than the male managers. Let's, what else here? What else? Sales, local sales. So local sales it has the normal rate and the manager's rate. Also, I have here warehouses. Yes. Due to the location. Yes, that could be a very interesting KPI. That would be a very nice KPI. Anyway, I'll do it later. So I have two functions here and several variables which are used to create the amount of, oh yes, how do I know which country is being passed? Oh yeah, here, if country is Germany, then it uses the Germany stores QTUI. If it's France, then it uses the Francis Torres Qt UI, and so on and so forth. That's it. Anyway, this is a very nice Power Query, but I could do it. No, I will not do it now. Let's just apply and I'll do it later. Now, this is as announced by Microsoft, the artificial intelligence visualization. So I'm also saying this is the artificial, that's why I'm saying this is the artificial intelligence visualization. This one. It would be nice to apply it to your data to see the results here. Very, very, very nice. Top segments. This is also so nice. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Of course, you can tinker around here. By default, I didn't have this enabled, so I enabled it. Yes. As always, this will be available, and bye.